Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small, the owner of CMS Law Firm, and this is Building My $10 Million Law Firm. It is July 18th, 2023, and we're just wrapping up another day. So the continuation from yesterday to today was more practicing with my new my client service specialists, and that was great. From day one to day two, they've already gotten better. Again, I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to practice with your team the things that you want them to do, particularly if they are going to be talking to clients, answering the phones, doing that kind of interaction. It's important to practice those kinds of things. And we did. So we practiced, I think they each went a couple times on the client, they are themselves, and we walked through a couple of different scenarios. I picked things that I knew they would not be able to do. I want them to practice being on their toes. I want them to practice, answering and working through problems in their mind quickly when they're not sure what to do. And we did that. The couple rules that I have when we practice: you don't break character. So once we start the practice call, we go until the end. If you mess up, if you forget something, if you're not sure what to do, you got to figure it out. Because when you're out there talking to people for real, something goes wrong, you can't just quit. You can't just say timeout. You have to keep going. So we practice doing that. They're getting much better. One of the things that I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday, that I always do, that I think is critically important and helpful and creates a great experience and confidence for your team, is scripts. So even when answering the phone, the scripts aren't that detailed. I mean, they're not that intricate, but still, I want everybody to answer the phone in a very specific way. I write out the transitions for them from sort of like saying hello to booking the call. I write out the transition from booking the call to ending the call. I just want to make it easy for them. I want to give them confidence. I want them to know what they're going to say so that they can say it in a way that makes sense, that makes the potential client or the client feel great, and that also is sort of in line with our values, with our philosophy, with our approach, and all those type of things. So we heavily script everything out. So after I got off the training with Ricardo and Rose, who are my peeps, I did a couple of different things actually. I want to mention this before I forget. We also recorded our training session, and then I have my video guy. He breaks those up actually. So we recorded yesterday. There was like an intro where I broke down the whole script. We recorded that. Then we did the practice calls. He chopped each of those up. So we have first going through this, breaking down the script. Then we have call 1, call 2, call 3. And then I did the same thing today. So I recorded the calls that we did. So we'll have 4 more practice calls to listen to. It's less for them. It's more for people that come on in the future. When they are getting onboarded, I can say, look, step 1 is just go through these calls, listen to what we're talking about, listen to the things I'm bringing up. When you experience those things, it's a little easier to deal with them when you hear them. Then, after that, I went through and updated our script. So the script has been originally created for, and I remembered I have to do something like right now, before the end of the day, or it's gonna really jack everything up. So I rewrote the script so that it's now built for the in-house team instead of the out-of-house team. The problem is I asked my VA, my web person, to update the script like tonight, so it will be done tomorrow, which is not good because the outsourced people are still answering the phones. That's real talk, real time. So we did that. I had client calls. I've been doing client work, doing all that kind of stuff as well. So just getting after it, working hard, and still creating content all the time, every day. So I'm going to encourage you to do that if you're not. And that's it. So that's it for today. Hope you had a great one. As always, thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. Appreciate you. And I'll talk to you again tomorrow. See ya.